Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from MVN Kind 2. Woman starts working construction with men and then immediately plays victim. This is why we don't like to hire women. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
Like, is it because I'm a girl? I'm not a bloke? Like, that's just so cruel. Okay, so this is my first day on this apprentice job. This is like my first like proper job. And they've sent me to the
First proper job.
shop to get some bits. So they've asked me to get, got a list here. Water hammer, 10-foot fallopian tube.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Copper magnets, tartan paint, and a long stand.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I don't really know what these are. My dad used to do like stuff like this, so I thought like, oh.
So it's your first day on the job. You never worked a job. You're working construction that you don't know. You got a list of things that you don't know. Why didn't you do any research or do any type of homework before the job started? It's one thing. Most men would. Not all, but most men would. Women seem to be able to go about it clueless and still make it in life.
Following his footsteps. Yeah, I think I'm at the shop, so I'm gonna update you when I've got the stuff. Okay, I'm back in the car now. I went into the shop. I literally just like found like the first employee because I don't know what these things are. Like, I've never really done this before. Went in and just went to like the first member of staff. Showed him the list and he's like stops laughing at me, and I'm like, and then I just like go around the corner and I just start looking for stuff, and then I found like this guy. He looks like an older guy, and I was like, okay, this older man, like he looked quite like sweet. I was like, he's probably gonna like hopefully like take pity on me, tell me where this stuff is. And then he starts like giggling, and then like these two other lads like come around the corner, they start laughing at me.
Better luck fucking next time.
They're like, oh, look at the list, look at the list. I'm like, what? Like, I don't know what this stuff is. Like, then they look at the list, they're like, none of this stuff exists. And I'm like, what? And I like have another look at the list, and it's like 10-foot fallopian tube. Obviously that's not a thing.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb.
They're proper laughing at me, and I've spent like so much time trying to get to the shop and then come back out. I've been out for like nearly 2 hours trying to get this stuff. I'm gonna go back to.
You spent 2 hours trying to find stuff that didn't exist. You didn't think to ask beforehand, before you wasted 2 hours to do all that, but you still did it.
To the site, and then they're all gonna like laugh at me. Like, I don't know, like, what's the point? Like, that's just so mean. Like, is it because I'm a girl? Is it because I mean, like, I'm not a bloke? Like, is that what it is? Is that just, oh, that's just.
You do realize they probably would have done the exact same thing to a bloke. You do know that, right? But you're a woman and they did it to you. Now it's a problem. Now they mistreat you and they don't treat you properly. And, you know, they treat the boys better. No, they treat the boys way worse than they treat you.
To take the piss out of her because she's a girl. Like, is that what it is? That's just so cruel.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
I'm sorry, you're how old and you don't know what a fallopian tube is yet? This is why women don't usually...
I mean, she's a woman. Like, if it was a man, I can somewhat like, okay, he doesn't know what a fallopian tube is, but she's a woman. You should definitely at least know what those are.
work construction. Can't be this sensitive on site. Everyone goes through this. Yeah, I mean, it's a rite of passage, right? I fell for one of these things when I was younger. I honestly can't remember which one it was, though. Quit trying to make this about gender. I bet even your dad went through the same stuff.
Yep.
It's a welcoming ritual, pretty much. Exactly, right? And that's the problem with what feminism has done to so many women these days. Their knee-jerk reaction now is victim's mentality. Oh, it's because I'm a woman. There's absolutely no self-reflection when something goes wrong. You know, it's never, oh, maybe I could have done something better. And in a situation like this, it's never like, oh, they're just fucking with me because they're welcoming me to the crew.
Nope. He's right. This is how boys bond. This is how men bond. We fuck with each other. We do little stupid things. Not enough to fuck you over, but it's enough to like get you a little like irked. You know, that's what men do. And them doing it to you, they're just welcoming you. They see you're a little bit nervous. You're probably new. So they're going to send you on a little wild goose chase. They were kind of probably hoping you weren't going to spend 2 hours on that goose chase, but...
Done with the long wait. They forgot the glass hammer. Yeah. I fell for the tartan paint, sparks for the grinder, and new bubble for the level. When I was an apprentice, I didn't fall for the tartan paint, but I did fall for the long stand. It's your rite of passage. Yeah, look, if you plan on working a job like that with a bunch of men, I suggest you grow a thicker skin, because they're not going to roll the red carpet out for you just because you're the only woman. So are you there because you actually want to do that job, or are you there just because you need to prove something to yourself so you can tell people that you were able to hack it with a bunch of men, when really you wanted special treatment the whole time?
Pretty much.
Yeah, but
Like the women that are in male-dominated fields, they get the most privileges. They don't even have to do their job majority of the time. All they have to do is look pretty and point and laugh, and then the men will do it for them. That's why they don't like hiring women in male-dominated fields. It takes away from the work of all these other men that the woman is making them do shit for her.
you're just, the love of my life. The apple of my eye. The star in the sky. I couldn't live without you. Well, that's unfortunate. I take it back.
I don't blame you.
He's ready.
You play too much.
I'm single, and I'm just looking for somebody who likes to have. I'm just looking for somebody who likes to have fun, and is a fun-loving type gal. Brunettes are something, and so.
You know, I've actually seen this clip on Hinge profiles. I've seen it 5 times now. 5 different women have this particular clip on their profile on Hinge. It's hilarious to me.
Or redheads or blondes. That's tall women or short, because height is in the eye of the beholder. If you think about it, because someone who likes me for me is who I'm looking for, because I'm that type of guy who likes me and we could go out and do all kinds of things. I like all kinds of music. What I really want is someone who'll call me and will love me, because everyone I know is married, and I don't know anybody or anything, and it's just not right because I deserve love like anybody else. I don't need to rummage through the dumpster for a playboy.
That's the shitty thing about life, brother. Nobody deserves anything. You have to earn it.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
What's the worst date you've ever been on?
And this guy had been trying to talk to me for a while. Mind you, he was like 30, like 29 or 30. He's like, oh, well, I really want to take you to this haunted corn maze. So we get into the corn maze, and he's like, it would be so funny right now. I'm like, what? He's like, if I just left you. I'm like, huh? This man took off in a full sprint. So I'm running behind him. I lose him. And then he pops out of nowhere. He's like, oh, I got you. Like, it's like cracking. So why the fuck we're walking again probably another 6 or 7 minutes. He breaks off into a full sprint again.
Good job, my brother.
This time. I just start crying.
We rocking with you.
He comes out and he's rubbing my back, whatever. He's like, well, I'm gonna just walk you to the end of the maze. Because he's seen him leave.
They've done studies, 60% of the time it works
100%
every time.
You guys taking notes? Because that's what they call Riz. Well, look, she calls it the worst date, but the sad part here is there is a very high likelihood that he got a second date out of that. I mean, how much you want to bet?
He might have gotten some punani at the end.
Afterward. Look, for all you nice guys out there, this is the unfortunate truth of what women are really like.
It is.
Okay, fine, yeah. I have no titties, but my ass, on the other hand, flat as hell. God really said, personality, and then dipped, so...
Call me crazy if you want, but I've never liked store-bought pesto.
That's crazy. I once was dating a girl, and she calls me, and she says, hey, I've been drinking. Can you come pick me up? And it's late at night, and she's out in the city. And I'm like, sure. So I drive out there, and I pick her up, and we're driving back. And I'm like, where have you been all day? I haven't heard from you. And she was like, oh, I was just hanging out with some friends. And I was like, oh, what'd you guys do? And she was like, well, it was just me and we're going to call him Jeremy. It was just me and Jeremy. And I was like, your ex? And she was like, yeah, it was his birthday. And I was like, oh, how did you get all the way out here to the city? And she said, he came and picked me up on his motorcycle. And I was like, so you came out to the city on the back of your ex's motorcycle to celebrate his birthday? Just the two of you? And she's like, yep. And I was like, and I'm picking you up from this hotel? And she's like, yep. And I was like, I don't really like that. And by the end of the car ride, I apologized to her.
Come on now, dog.
Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
She took your balls.
Bro, come on, that's too much. I mean, we see what's happening there, right? It's obvious. Even he sees what's going on after the fact. But like, why are we so fucking dumb? You know what I mean? Like, women fuck us up. The minute we get in our feels about a girl, she uses that shit against us.
Sometimes we're so desperate. All men get desperate here and there, you know, some more than others. And sometimes you just want it and you don't think about it. And you don't think clearly because your other brain is controlling everything and it's moving and it's hard right now.
And sometimes they don't even have to lie to us. We just lie to ourselves. We lie to ourselves like we've never lied to anyone our entire lives, right? No rhyme, no reason, no logic. We just want to create this fucking delusion of them, this fantasy that makes them seem much better than they actually are. That way we can feel warm and fuzzy. We don't have to face the reality of the situation. We don't have to make any tough choices or changes in life, right? But we're going to see through that shit from now on, right, fellas? No more fucking up.
Hi, I'm Shannon. I made the candy bacon. I smoked the turkey. I made a drunk ham.
Ooh.
Mixed vegetables.
Ooh.
Spicy mac and cheese.
Ooh.
Regular mac and cheese.
My name's Zoe, and I.
Zoe? Shh. Shannon, was it? Hold on real quick. Would you?
You are gay.
Hey Siri, where's the closest McDonald's?
The closest McDonald's to you is at least 45 pounds away. Your fat ass doesn't need McDonald's. I would be happy to provide you with directions to the nearest Subway, or perhaps a gym.
What are you, my health advisor?
Someone needs to be. You look like a damn Oompa Loompa, you fat bastard.
God, I hope you get a virus or something.
Don't threaten me with a good time, lol. I'm linked up to your phone. Ain't shit out there I don't already have.
Bro, what the haberdasher?
Consider this your friendly reminder to put the fucking cookie down, get your ass up, and go to the gym. You want to reach your goals this year? Then actually do something about it. Stop procrastinating. And since you're still here, I will assume that you enjoyed the video at least a little bit. So if you did, please do the channel a favor. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next one.
Sometimes I look in the mirror and get little frights as well looking at myself because I am an absolute animal, a machine. So I probably wouldn't want to fight me either. So it is what it is.
You got it, nigga. Don't you break, nigga. Don't you fucking break. You are who you are for a reason. We gonna be right here and we gotta keep going.
Ooh, shout outs to MVN Kind 2. Wonderful channel, wonderful content. I love that video. Shout outs to him. Please give him a like and sub. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.